Hey, what's up, y'all? So I know I'm a little bit late on this, but to be completely honest, I kind of forgot to talk about this. So a few days ago, Simu Liu wrote on Twitter that he is in the talks. This is the talking stage. So that means it's not even close to coming out. So it's at the earliest, maybe 3 years away from this coming out. So Simu Liu wrote on Twitter that he is talking to different studios about a Sleeping Dogs movie. So he wrote, so few film projects make it to the pitch phase to the green light. Pitching execs who don't understand the game has been tiring. Everyone's overwhelming love for Sleeping Dogs here has been really given us life. First a movie, then a sequel game for everyone. Always been the dream. That's what I want to hear. A movie is great, but a sequel for me is even better. So let me take you back for when the game was first announced. The game was first announced by Activision, and initially it was going to be a true crime sequel. It was called True Crime Hong Kong. And if you never heard of this True Crime series, it's a cop video game. First there was True Crime Streets of LA, then True Crime New York, and then they announced True Crime Hong Kong. And when they first revealed the gameplay footage, it looked beautiful. The graphics were beautiful. The animation looked great. The fighting looked like a lot of fun. There isn't too much open world fighting games like this, and I couldn't wait for it once I first saw the gameplay footage. And then it was delayed, and eventually Activision canceled it, and my heart was broken. I was so bummed out when they announced that it was canceled, but thankfully, Square Enix came to the rescue. They bought out the rights to the game. They did not buy out the rights to making a true crime game, so they completely rebranded to Sleeping Dogs. But who cares? It doesn't need to be called True Crime Hong Kong. Sleeping Dogs is the perfect name for this game, and it came out and it became one of my favorite. I'm going to say one of my favorite games ever. I loved it. I love the combat. The story was interesting. The gameplay was a lot of fun. The only criticism I had about the game was the gunplay. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. And I continue to replay it just because the fighting mechanics is so much fun and so satisfying. So we've been waiting. I think the original came out in 2013, if I remember correctly. So we've been waiting a long time for a sequel to come out. They released a remastered game, which was great, but it ain't a sequel. So for them to announce a movie and a sequel is like a dream for me. And Simu Liu seems like he's very passionate about this project. I do like that he said that he wants to find executives that understand the game. Because too many times we see video game movies released that clearly they just want to make a movie. They don't understand the game. They don't understand the fans. They just see a popular IP and they want to make a movie and make money off of it. That's not the right way to do it. That's why Borderlands failed, right? Um, so and then he also wrote like who's going to play Wei Shen? Who is going to be the main actor to play him? So Simu Liu also wrote this. He said, if we actually pull this off, my first call will be to Donnie Yen. Because if you don't know, Donnie Yen was originally the first. I believe, he was actually attached to play Wei Shen in the original, in the Sleeping Dogs movie when they're originally going to make it, and then that got canceled, I guess, and then he dropped off. And then he said second call would be Will Yun Lee. Oh, the original voice of Wei. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. And then he makes Joe third to DoorDash to find the nearest restaurant that serves pork bun. Um, and honestly, I think Simu Liu would be great to play Wei Shen if he can't get his original guys. If I can't get the first two guys, I think he would be a great Wei Shen. I mean, he was Shang-Chi and he did great as Shang-Chi. I have no idea where the Shang-Chi 2 is or why we haven't seen Shang-Chi since then. But anyway, I can't wait to see him as Shang-Chi again. But yeah, I'm excited that we're finally talking Sleeping Dogs again, at least. And I really hope we get a movie but even more so, I really hope we get a sequel to the game because the first one was awesome, and I think they could take the anything that they learned from the first one into the sequel that they make and make it even better. And yeah, and who knows? Maybe we'll get a the Sleeping Dogs remaster on the Switch too. That'd also be really cool to have that on the go and a lot of fun. If you have not played it, I highly recommend you play Sleeping Dogs. It's on the PC, it's on the PS4, means you can also play it on the PS5. It's on a lot of systems. Definitely check that out because it is a lot of fun. The story is also great. It's a game that I constantly feel the urge to replay because I just have so much fun playing it. But anyway, what do you think about this news? Are you excited for this news? Are you a big fan of Sleeping Dogs like I am? Write in the comments section below. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.